Hey guys, Kev here, and I am going to disassemble this here Quiet Carry Catch, an absolute banger. Check out my review, posted it right before this video, so check it out. Absolutely love it. Quiet Carry is on a freaking tear. Let's see what is inside this beauty. They've been doing a great job with their builds. This one has a monoblock construction, so that is an interesting thing I'd like to show you. So these screws right here are going right into the titanium of the show side scale. You'll see how that works in a second. Looks like they are thread locked, which is interesting, kind of. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Just popped apart. Don't think anything else would be connecting it. Let me open the blade here so I can kind of wiggle it apart. There we go. Oh, yeah. One thing I love about Quiet Carry is it seems like they get, it's like right off the mill kind of look. I mean, look at that. You can see the machine marks in there. I love that look. That's, to me, that's like a premium feature. That's like what you see on, I feel like the inside of, like a Brown Knives or a Oz Machine Company or a Grimsmo or something. You're going to see those just like machine tooling marks in there. Look, that's just beautiful to me. So right here are the threads for the body screws. So they go right into the scale because this is the backspacer's milled into the front scale. And that costs more to do. You know why? Because they have to mill this from a chunk of titanium. So this piece was this thick, and then they milled all this shit out, where normally a scale would be like this thick, right? Now you're adding all that thickness of material you need to buy and then use up and all that to include the backspacer. Very cool. Beautiful. So we do have some, so that's how they made it rust proof on this one. Looks like they're using nylon washers of some sort. Look at that. They're white. We're going to check that out for sure if I can get them out. One thing I didn't do in the previous video, so I want to make sure I do that, although I would have linked it. I did not give the pricing or anything. I realized I screwed that up, but that's okay. It happens. So here's the catch. It's $380, which is, I think, completely fair. Vanex, monoblock, made in Taiwan. I think that's fair. You have both come in a stonewash blade. You have a black wash handle, and then you have a stonewash handle. Or, yeah, I guess that's, is it stonewashed over the knurling? The knurling is incredible. Look at the machining on this. If you check out my thumbnail from the review, you can see, I mean, that is just unbelievable machining. I'm not an expert on CNC machines, but I feel like you need a really freaking good one to do stuff like that, to have it look that good. It's PVD and then black washed on the handle. Just wanted to, make sure you guys knew that. Very cool. Do they tell us about the, yeah, they have the two-piece construction. Blade is made with Vanex Super Clean. I don't see mention of LC200N for the lock bar insert, so maybe I was wrong. It just says SST insert, stainless steel, I guess. So maybe they found that a certain steel was rust-proof enough, 416, I don't know. Or it could be LC200N. They've just done it so many times, maybe they forgot to advertise it. But very cool. It does look like we're looking at 5mm 3/64ths, although these could be 1mm. They're really small. Let's take a look. We'll see. They fit in the 3/64th slot. Where's 1mm here? Yeah, 3/64th. And then I'm fairly certain it's a 5mm. 5mm. Does it fit in the 3/16? Check that. Nope, it's a 5mm. If you guys are interested in the test fit card or the bearings I'm about to pull out, check out Skiff Workshop. There's a link in the description. You can use my code LeftyEDC. That'll save you 10% off of your order, and it helps the channel out. Skiff lets me pick up bearings, and I get a little commission on those, but I'd be buying them anyway, so it kind of works out. Hang on 1 second. All right.
Can I keep these?
Yes, you can keep those.
Yeah, in case somebody takes them off.
Okay. My daughter came through. She wanted me to make a heart out of her little monkey tails. All right. So we got the bearings right. We got what we need. We got to figure out these washers. So a magnet is not going to work. It's usually what I use to pick them out of there, right? Let's see if I can just scoop them out with this. See what they look like. Or might be able to just use them, but I kind of want to see what they look like. Let me grab a hook. This one might be too... we're not going to get these out, are we? And I also worry a little bit if they're going to, scratch up or...
Daddy,
Yeah?
a paper over here and spell Daddy.
What?
Your name.
Okay.
And Mommy.
Where's that other hook? What? What do you want me to do with it?
Color, Mom. You can make Mommy your name.
Okay. As soon as I'm done with this video, I will do that, okay?
But you have to do it now.
Oh, man. See, now it's like fraying. That's what I'm worried about. I kind of want to just leave them. Since they're nylon or whatever, is there really a reason to pick them out of there? Oh, it shifted. Come on. I just want to see what it looks like. Like, is it on top of a steel one or... I mean, I can see, like, there's an edge right there. I don't know why. I guess there's not really. I just don't want to damage them and then... Oh. It pops up. You see it? All right, I have an idea. Where's that other one? All right. See if I can pin it down. This is silly. I don't know why I need to do this, but... Oh. I was gonna just use the other, try to hold it and then use the other one to pull it out, but now I feel like I can just get it. Got it. All right. Let's see what's going on here. So this is a plastic washer. Let me zoom in more. Okay. Look at that. That's so interesting. It's very stiff, so I don't know if that is plastic. It might just be, I don't think it's like painted steel, but I don't freaking know, actually. So that's interesting. I'll have to ask him what it is. And if I can, I'll put it in a comment down below. Very cool. My concern with plastic would be the ceramic is going to wear through it, basically. So I'm sure they did research. And it doesn't look damaged at all. It's very hard to tell, though, like what if there's a track cut into it already. So there's no way really for me to know which side's which. See if I can figure it out. Yeah. I don't think it's worth flipping these guys. Because I can't even tell. Let me see if I get a flashlight on it. You guys can't see anything, but off camera, I'm trying to get a picture. I think this is the side that was down, but I could be wrong. Just because it's cleaner. So maybe it's not. Maybe it's the side that was up. I don't know. I'm just going to put it back in. Doesn't really matter, honestly, I think. I'm just going to place it back in. Like that. And it's staying in there. So shouldn't be anything you have to concern yourself with because, well, you know. All right. Pivot went through, this is the clean side, so it went through here. D-shape is on the lock side, which is cool because then you don't have to worry about lining up the D-shape once you get it all together. It's already done. So I'm going to put a little bit of alcohol on here and clean the pivot out on the inside so that when we Loctite it or glue it, it'll be cleaner. Yeah, not much in there. I'm going to try to get a T6 in there or something. Pretty clean. And then we have the pivot screw. Tooling is so good. Like I can't even get it out of there. Oh man, can't get it out. Wow. That is crazy. Unbelievable tooling. Good to see. All right, let's put this puppy back together. We got to do this. Like so. Just slide that in. We'll get our KPLs out. I guess I'll clean this detent hole. Probably doesn't have anything in it. Yeah, a little bit. Let's get some alcohol on there. And then we'll clean the tang of the blade. We'll clean the lock bar. Both are clean anyway. Here is your lock bar. There's the insert, obviously. Here's your clip screws. Just really nice. Should check, make sure everything's tight. I'm sure it is. These are T6s, interestingly. Since they're underneath, I guess it's something that was easier to use. But these are T8. So they made sure anything on the outside that people would adjust would be just a T8, which is cool. Shouldn't really need to take the clip off, honestly. So KPL heavy is going to go here. I don't know if I cleaned the blade. Just to be safe, I'll just totally clean it one time. There's your stop pin. It's internal to the blade, which is great. I love that. Hey, look at that. I actually got like a perfect amount on there. Take our KPL regular and get that going on the bearings. We got a lot here, so we got plenty of KPL on the knife. which is fine. There we go. Maybe clean this up a little bit. Yeah. Try to put a tiny bit on here. There we go. All right. We got everything we needed on there. Now we just need to assemble it, which is pretty simple. You just put this on like that. Hold down. Put your pivot screw in there. If you want to pre-thread it a little bit with your finger, you can do that. There we go. Take the body screws, make sure they're the same length. They are. I'm not going to clean those. That little bit of whatever that is, thread locker or whatever, I'll leave on there. Should just thread in, no problem. If we have a problem, I'll clean them. As of right now, I can't even get them in, so let me just do this one. So they are steel. And the tooling is so good, you just don't even have to worry about it falling off your driver. You got to make sure your driver can get out of there. I mean, that's unbelievable. Okay, close the knife. Man, they just run into a brick wall. That's unbelievable. The machining in here is outrageous. Okay, I'm going to tighten this down, check everything. Man, that one runs into a brick wall too. Just unbelievable machining, guys. Dead nut centered. All you got to do is tighten everything down until you can't tighten it anymore. Don't be stupid about how tight you go, obviously. But you can just turn and you'll run into a wall. Oh, yeah, it's a brick house with the skiffs and, oh my God. Look at that. That's without any break-in. Holy shit. And I mean, I don't think you can tighten it more. It feels like one solid chunk of something. It's very, I can actually tighten it a little bit. Maybe it loosened already in that one flick. But yeah, this is a bank vault. Oh, there you go. You can actually make it pretty tight. So I probably had it perfect. But if you want to go all the way tight, you can. I'm sure it's going to break in like this and then be, you know, it's super smooth. That is crazy. And you can hold down on the lock bar a little bit. Don't, you know, use all your strength, but put a little bit down, open and close it. That helps break in the detent path. Because now that ceramic ball is driving into the steel a little bit more. Otherwise, it might take a little bit longer with the lighter pressure just from, you know, regular opening and closing. So I kind of do this, especially if I have oil that I just put on that lock bar or that detent ball, I'll do this. I won't open it all the way, even though I already did that, I think. But I'll do this, breaking it in, and then I will let go of that. Close it, and then I'll give it a good flick. Close it. And I'll take a Q-tip and any of that transfer, because you can see some of that oil transferred over. I'll just kind of pick that up. And I'll do that every once in a while for the first, you know, couple days that I carry it to make sure I don't let any oil build up on the lock bar, because then you have issues. This thing is unreal, guys. So what I'm going to do is not grab that. I have a driver already. Is test it out. I'm going to loosen it. Pull it out. So she said, I'm going to go back in. Tighten it till I feel it hit a wall. Flick it. Check, no play or anything. Perfect action. And then I'm going to take it back out. Do one last little clean on the pivot and the screw. And then I'm going to glue this thing. Now you guys should do whatever feels right to you. And that might not be super glue, you know? Loctite is just fine, guys. You just have to wait. You have to be patient. And I am not that. I am not patient. I would much rather get back in the game, get back in the battle, and carry this right away. Whoa. Just trying to get a tiny bit on there. That's it. Spin that little string cheese. Hit the wall. Quick check it before. Oh, perfect. Not quite as drop shut as it was the first time, but not as tight as it was that second time. So that's perfect because I don't want it to just fall down. I do want a little resistance, but it's so smooth with just the knife itself, and then add the skiffs and it's like bonkers. Let me clean up here a little bit. And then what I always do, especially on a knife that I'm passing around. Oh, just FYI for people who want to know, because people ask me all the time, the tray and this thing come from Tinker Force. Tinker, Tinker Force, Force. Just Google Tinker Force EDC tray or something. And I do have it linked down below. It's in the disassembly section. And you can pick up the tray. This is the XL tray. And the new one has feet built in, which is nice. The other ones kept falling off on me. So they have these feet built in now. And it's like 30 bucks or something. It's super cheap. I don't know if they sell this, but they might. I had them custom make this for me for all the stuff that I use. That's why it's perfect for me. I mean, even the super glue and the magnet. It has a cut for this test fit card and the finger bit. I mean, it's freaking amazing. This is the LeftyEDC version of the tray. I asked them to leave this pocket larger so I could put scales in there. And then I designed worked with them to design this, and that fits right in there. But you can actually get this with 5 pockets. That's the normal one. Anyway, people always ask me about the tray. So I always put the bearings back in the Skiff package. Here it is, if this is what you're looking for. Now, we can count how many balls are on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 ceramic balls in here. That means there's 18 total ceramic balls in the knife stock, which is fine. The action was amazing. But if you're a nerd like me, Skiffs have 15 balls. So 2 of them, that's 30. You're adding 12 ceramic balls to your knife. And that makes an absolute crazy difference. With this size bearing, I find the most difference. It'll feel more locked up, even though it already felt very, very, very bank vaulty. It feels even more so now. Now it's Fort Knox, and the smoothness is incredible. Again, it was already really smooth, but you can't even hear anything.
Daddy,
Yes.
can I have a little candy?
Candy? Yeah, sure, it's 6 o'clock. But give me 1 minute to finish the video, okay? I've been trying to get these videos done all day. So that's it, guys. Disassembly, reassembly, Skiff bearing swap, 5mm 3/64. What I was saying was I always put the bearings in the box, and then when I pass it around, at least people know that I, put Skiffs in there. But yeah, if you guys are interested in the...
Daddy, do we do these bags?
Yeah, those are my bags for hardware.
Did we do these together?
Yeah, we can do them together next time.
What?
Yeah, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do them together next time. Just give me 1 minute and I'm done, I promise. If you guys are interested in the catch, go check out quietcarry.com. Absolutely. I mean, this knife is ridiculous. Check out my review.
Daddy, did you walk on?
No. You can see the screen's not on. And if you're interested in Skiff, check out skiffworkshop.com. Use the code LeftyEDC. I'm going to go hang out with my kid now. I love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I hope you have an absolutely happy New Year. Catch you later. Peace.